Hey.
Hey.
I don't know why that was so masked. Ew.
Hey.
Ew, that was so gross. I'm sorry. Let me start that again. Hey.
Hey guys, what's a horse's favorite food?
No, you dumbass. It's what do gay horses eat?
Oh.
Hey. If you're going to tell a joke, tell the joke right. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Dig the Fuck In, where we're about to dig the fuck into audience participation for the very first time.
For the very first time, because we love you and we really appreciate all of your questions that we might or might not have answers to.
Some of them are, I was like, please be unhinged in your questions. They weren't that unhinged.
Girls,
not gonna lie.
we need some more drama in our lives.
Please?
When we ask for a Q&A, we want the hard-hitting journalistic questions.
Yeah.
Please. We got tame questions.
These are a good starting point.
If you have more questions for us, like we're going to do this Q&A episode, and it's going to be cute and fun.
Maybe every so often.
Yeah, but if you have any more questions, comment on Spotify, comment on YouTube, send them to us on Instagram, TikTok, wherever.
Send them to us on Instagram.
Like in a DM.
Hey, here's my question. Hey there.
Yeah, have you
This
ever
is
had a
my
question?
hey there. This is my question. Please answer it whenever you decide to do an episode on that again.
People have burning questions that they must have answers to.
Let's dig in.
Let's dig in.
Do you have to say it as well?
Oh, yeah, I want to.
Okay.
I like it. Insert jingle that we'll eventually have here.
What is that jingle gonna be?
It's going to be doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-doodly-doo. Let's dig in with Matt and Omar. Do, do-do-do-do.
Wow, your years of choir in high school really did not pay off today.
Hey.
The window's just shattered.
We're-
There's cats down the alley that are screaming.
It wasn't
For
that
mercy.
bad.
My ears have started to bleed. Question 1. Are you okay? Your eyes suggest you are not. That's loaded. No, I'm not okay.
That one came to you.
Yeah, I
Because my
know.
eyes are full of joy. Your eyes are dead, apparently.
Yeah, because guess what? What's there to be joyful about?
Lots. We've
Look
discussed
at
this.
the world.
I know, but there's nice things.
Look at the world around you. Everything's on fire.
I'm looking at your beautiful face, and that's one of the things to be joyful about.
Okay. Okay. Which is also ablaze like the sun.
A blaze?
Ablaze.
A blaze?
Ablaze, one word.
Oh.
A-B-L-A-Z. Ablaze, one word. Not
A blaze?
ablaze.
A blaze?
It's ablaze.
A blaze.
You know that's a word, right?
A blaze. No, I just don't like, I don't like how it's, I don't like it.
Shut the fuck up.
So you're not okay.
I'm fine. I took a selfie and I was like, "Hey guys, ask me a question." And someone was like, "You don't look happy. You don't look well."
Granted, you
I was
did not
also
look happy.
Sick. I was sick too that day when
You were
I first
you were
got
like, you have a resting bitch
there.
face.
Leave me alone. Fuck.
Do I get to ask the next
Yeah,
question?
yeah.
Okay. As a couple. Yeah.
Number 1.
Like your favorite fast casual or fast food restaurant? Chili's.
I think I prefer Texas Roadhouse.
Whoa. Really?
And I've only been there once.
Do you like the rolls from Texas Roadhouse or like the food?
I don't even remember. It was a really fun experience.
But do you like everything from Chili's?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Wait, but I feel like there's more in there too that I could probably add.
Like what?
Like Taco Bell.
Is that bigger than Chili's?
It's up there. The top 5 in no particular order. Texas Roadhouse, Chili's, Taco Bell. How am I not fat little fuck? How am I not? That is crazy.
Calorie deficit. We'll get there. We'll get to your
No,
skinny
there is a question.
allegations.
Someone was like, "You used to be a bit fat. How come you got skinny?" That was to Matt, not to me.
What? Hey, was it?
That was to you.
No, really?
That was a question that came in your question box.
Oh, so they think I'm skinny. Oh.
No, I think that the exact wording was, perfect figure. That was it.
Oh, perfect figure.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
think I have a perfect
Yeah.
figure.
Well, let me ask you that now.
Okay.
How did you lose weight? Keep it till now.
It's a little known drug called Ozempic.
Could you imagine?
Could you imagine? Love Ozempic. Slay if you're doing it. Love that for
Doing
you.
it.
You're doing it. Love that for you. It's called a calorie deficit. And it's called eating below your caloric maintenance. It's just called a calorie fucking deficit. It's
Well,
just
that's
like
what
not
Ozempic
eating.
does.
Yeah. Ozempic makes you not want to eat. So
Yeah.
therefore you will be in a caloric deficit. I just did it of my own free will and volition.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
That's literally it. And then lots of gym. So I work out 6 times a week at the gym, and then I do berries and I do solid core.
Well, that's good because that was somebody else's workout routine. What's yours? What's y'all's? That is such a
What's
hard word.
yours?
Such a hard word for me to say.
Y'all?
Y'all. It does not come out in my accent.
It's easy.
What's yours?
Yours.
Yours. It's like
Not
a yodeling.
yours.
It's like a yodeling.
It's like Yuletide
It's
joy.
like a yodeling. It's like I'm yodeling. It's like, hey, what's y'all? Oh, loo, 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 loo. Loo, 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 loo.
You have to like really like enunciate the ah. You have to say y'all, not you.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I can't say that in my accent. So like when I read the word, what's y'all's workout routine? I instinctively go to say, what's your guy?
Your guys's.
Yours. I say yours is.
Also, guys's.
Your guys.
Wrong.
Your guys.
That's the wrong thing
It's
to
guys.
say.
Your guys.
You can't say guys's. People say that.
Your guys is.
Like, how are you guys's?
No one says how you guys
No,
is.
people
Everyone
do.
says how are you guys.
No, people say how are you guys's. Or
no,
you guys
no,
is.
it's a possession of the. It's a possession. No, guys is would be the possession of the multiple guys.
That doesn't work though. I hate.
Yeah,
that.
I know, but what's
think
your
it's
guys
wrong.
is? What's your guys' workout routine?
No, that sounds so like second grade.
What's your guys' workout routine?
It feels like you're in first
I know
grade.
you
and you're
would say
learning
what's
English
your
for the first
guys'
time.
workout routine, but it's like people don't know the difference between sheep and sheep. Like
What?
one sheep and two sheep.
What?
It's just sheep and sheep.
What?
Like plural of sheep is sheep.
What?
So people don't know how to change that.
What?
I'm saying people don't know how to change. Like if you're going to say the plural of sheep is still sheep.
Oh, not like a shoop.
It's not like a shape. You know, it's not like a shape. It's not like one sheep and two sheep.
No. Sheep should be plural, and then one sheep should
One
be
shape.
shoop.
No,
One
shape.
shoop.
One shape. I said shape.
I think shoop is funnier.
What's a shoop?
Like a sheep looks like a shoop. If sheep is plural, and we're rewriting the English language here,
Yeah, okay.
it would be one shoop.
One sheep.
It's like look at that
One
shoop.
shoop.
And like
Because,
moose
like-
and meese. Moose and meese.
It's not a meese.
I know, but it should be.
It's not a meese.
No, but it should be.
It's not a meese.
No, but it
It's
should
literally
be.
moose and a moose.
That's so stupid. Who made that rule?
But it's octopi. Shut the
Literally.
fuck up. Like, who wrote this language? That is so stupid.
No, the octopus decided that one because they have a brain. They were like, no, we're going to rewrite history with that one.
That is crazy.
And I want to be the octopi.
That is so crazy.
Oh, we really delved into the English
So
language. Guys, is y'all.
The guys is y'all.
What is y'all's workout routine?
What's y'all's back to the question. What's y'all's workout routine?
I already said mine. I work
You
out
already
6 times a week, and then I do strength training at the gym 6 times a week. I eat in the caloric deficit when I want to cut. If I want to grow, then I'll do a surplus. If I want to maintain, then I'll do a fucking lean bulk. And then I'll go to solid core twice a week and berries twice a week. Right now, it's like that. But usually maybe a little bit less. I'm
Or you're
tired.
like a gym bro.
I'm literally a
Professional.
gym bro. I know.
You are a gym bro.
I know. I fucking
No, you're like
I
a-
made like a whole thing of chicken yesterday with just Red Robin seasoning on it and
No,
ate
there's
that
also
for
like
dinner.
a sect of gym bro that's like not gym bro. It's like gym nerd. You're a gym nerd.
For sure.
Like nerdy gym people.
No, I don't act like a
you
bro.
go to the gym, you come home, and you stream Pokemon on Twitch.
Yeah.
And then you sit here and do.
In the middle of that, I make a steak and I eat
and
that.
then you you eat some steak, and then you go back upstairs and you play little games.
I eat
then-
320 grams of protein a day. That's crazy work.
that's
What's
crazy
your workout routine?
I also go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, but then when I don't go to the gym, I go to either solid core or Barry's class. I try to do those like a couple times a week. Just to get the cardio up, you know what I mean? But you really have to prioritize strength training and just like walking, since I've got my aura ring. My aura ring.
Look at little aura rings.
I've
We both got aura rings on.
So cute. Ding! If it, now
Power
Power
on.
Rangers, like Oh, what's the ring? There's a super
Green
Rangers
Lantern.
ring. No, I was thinking more of like Captain Planet.
Oh, that's cool. I miss Captain
Fuck
Planet.
the Green Lantern.
Rerun of Captain Planet.
I know.
Let's remake that one.
Captain Planet, he's the hero, gonna take pollution down to 0.
Is that the theme song?
Do you not remember?
No, I didn't. No, I don't think I
up.
actually watched it. I just know of him.
Shut up.
That's the theme song?
Captain Planet's like cunt as hell, yeah.
He said, take pollution down to 0. No way.
And there's more of the song.
What's the
Yeah, I
rest
don't know why
of it?
that just came to my head.
Do you
I
know it?
haven't seen it since I was like 10. No, I don't remember the rest. That was ingrained in my memory.
He was cunt.
He was cunt.
Right.
And like, I think he was blue. But
He
I was
was
like,
blue.
And I was like, again, I was 10 and I was like, hot.
He had abs and spandex on.
And underwear on the outside of his pants. Like, I was like, that is a cunt move. That is a cunt move, Captain Planet.
And
Take that pollution down to 0, but you've got my heart rate up to 100.
Whoa. Ooh, I'm hot and
Yeah,
bothered.
fitness routine. Oh, I want to pivot now to this question because I feel like I'm segueing really well to the next question.
Yeah.
Why Aura Ring, not Ultra Human?
Why aura ring and not ultra human?
Because I got one first and he copied me. Literally, this is the only answer. There's no other answer than that.
Yes, because I had a whoop. I had a whoop
And it
on
was
my
ugly
arm.
as fuck.
Listen, I liked my Whoop, but it was a little gross because you can't really, like, you can wash the strap, I guess, but it's just on your wrist. So you would go to workout classes and it'd be like so sweaty, and it would just like
because it's like mesh.
yeah, it's mesh.
material.
It's like a fabric.
Yeah, ew.
It's really good at tracking things. Like it's good at tracking your workout. It's good at tracking your like sleep and everything. But the Aura Ring is just like cuntier. And I don't know anything about the Ultra Human Ring. You did more research on that.
Well, towards the end of last year, I was like researching both rings because I really wanted a ring. I used to have an Apple Watch and it was just so ugly. Like, and also I don't need another screen
Apple Watches are ugly.
buzzing. I just only started wearing it at night just to sleep because I wanted to like see how I slept.
Yeah.
But like it's clunky on my wrist and I'm like, it's always in the way and I can feel it getting tighter and tighter as I slept. I don't know what. It just happens, you know?
It got tighter?
You just feel it getting tighter.
What? Your Apple Watch?
Yes.
Because your body was swelling?
You know you're falling asleep and you're like, things swell a bit, don't they?
Are you fucking
Are you new to the
Are
planet?
you Violet Beauregard? Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, swelling up like a blueberry when you're going to sleep?
I mean, yeah, a lot of it.
Not as you fall
Like, I
asleep.
swell
Your
a
body
bit.
doesn't swell like as you fall asleep.
No, I mean, like I wake myself up. I wouldn't wake myself up with the tightness of like the watch on my wrist, but it was ugly. Okay, it was ugly, and also it's ugly everywhere. Like it's ugly to wear. It's ugly in photos. If you have an Apple Watch, sorry, but I don't care.
No, it's so lame.
It's so ugly.
Yeah.
They're ugly.
Yeah. Because like, what are you doing with a massive screen on your? Why do you need a screen on your wrist?
They're like
you have a phone.
Apple Watch Ultras are so insane.
What are you doing that's so important that you need a screen on your wrist at all times?
The one thing it was good for was an alarm.
That's what the Whoop was good for too.
Yeah, it would like. But how would you turn the alarm off on the Whoop?
You
There's no
tap it
screen.
2 times.
Oh, that's
You double
clever.
tap it. Yeah.
That's clever.
The Whoop would vibrate whenever you want to wake up, and then you would double tap it.
Do you know what you have to do on the
Aura
Apple
Ring
Watch? You have to like either you could click one of the buttons, but you didn't. I couldn't tell which button was which to snooze or stop it. You'd have to find there's like a small button on the screen, and the screen's already tiny enough.
This is why we need a hatch.
Oh, I love a hatch.
I want the guy who says, "You ready to slay the day, diva? Boots the house down this morning."
What?
Have you not seen it? There's a setting. I think you can change who speaks to you, or
I
like
don't want anyone to
import
speak to me in the
something.
morning.
They'll like yell at you to wake up.
No, I don't want that. Never mind.
The Ultra Human Ring.
I was like, should I get the Aura Ring or should I get the Ultra Human Ring? Because the Ultra Human Ring you don't have to pay a subscription for, but it's cheap and it's cheaper. But then I was like, the app looks ugly. That was literally the only reason I decided to do the Aura Ring because it's just like way more beautiful.
We're only here for aesthetics.
I honestly, I paid double the price and then I pay for a subscription for the app just because I like how it looks.
Yeah. No, same for the Whoop. The Aura Ring app is way cuter than the Whoop app.
It's just, yeah.
And also, what the fuck is a Whoop? Whoop?
I don't know.
Aura. Whoop.
Aura.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to your Aura
Welcome
Ring.
to your Aura experience.
Not welcome to your Whoop experience.
Yeah, I've had enough.
Next caller question. Your zodiac signs and their compatibility. I have a Sun, Virgo, a Moon, Aries, and a Capricorn rising. The rest, I don't know.
You don't know.
I can't remember my fucking Mercury.
You don't know your Mercury.
Who knows their Mercury?
I do.
Of course you do, because yours are easy because they're all fucking air. It's the same sign.
It's all Gemini.
Yeah.
I'm a Gemini Sun, a Gemini Moon, a Gemini Mercury, a Gemini Venus, a Libra rising,
Also air.
but an Aries Mars.
Scary.
It's really scary.
Scary Aries.
I know, it's
I'm an
really
Aries moon, so
scary.
that's how I can deal with you.
It's really scary. That is really scary. But Mars is like the planet of war and aggression and like conflict.
I know.
And
I feel
Aries is like the most like hot-tempered.
Yeah.
And like ruthless.
Yeah.
It's the like start of the zodiac. It's like very like
Yeah.
aggressive.
I know.
Aries is the god
God
of
of
war.
war. And Mars is the god of war.
Mars is not a god, it's a planet.
No, Mars was a Roman god.
Oh, fucking hell, never mind.
Yeah, Mars was like the planets are after Roman gods.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine being called Uranus. Imagine being called Uranus. Imagine being called like your mum's like, my little baby Uranus.
Anything is possible.
Okay, imagine being called Neptune. That's cunt.
I'd like to be called Pluto.
Pluto.
Pluto's a good one.
Pluto. Isn't there someone called Pluto?
The dog.
Oh yeah, that fucking dog. I feel like isn't Pluto like the messenger god?
No. Hermes, but this is
Hermes.
we're going different. Like we're going Roman. Hermes.
Hermes.
Gucky.
He's like running around giving messages to the gods with his fucking Birkin 25.
We're delving too far into Roman and Greek mythology here. What's my
Someone,
question?
you asked the zodiac.
Oh,
related
compatibility.
question.
Compatibility.
Yeah, we're not compatible.
Not technically. We're not like our sun signs are very much not compatible. Like Virgo and Gemini do not compat.
Compat.
That would be a good verb of that word.
Compat?
Yeah, compat.
This is a podcast where we make up our own words.
To compat.
To compat.
We're not good. We're not compat. We're not compat.
We're not compatible.
No, we're not
So
compat.
the signs are, they don't compat.
No, we're not compat. I'm just abbreviating everything.
Our zodiac signs are not compatible, therefore we do not compat.
Because we're stubborn cunts.
All right, fucking hell.
But my moon, my Aries moon, because my Capricorn rising does nothing for me except make me more earth. But my Aries moon lets me deal with your bullshit.
You don't need to deal with anything. Just figure yourself out.
We like
You
to
don't
say
need to
that.
deal with anything.
Yes, I do.
Chill. Take a chill pill. You know what I mean? You don't have to deal with anything. Your this, your that has nothing to do with my this or that. You just stay in your lane.
No, we're in a 2-lane highway and we're here together. I ground him where he lifts me up into the air and we meet in the middle in the trees,
In the mountains.
in the mountains.
Well, that's a bit too high, actually. Isn't
Yeah.
it? This is a bit too high. If you had to pick one place to eat in San Francisco, where would it be? Okay, I'm gonna make that question a bit more tantalizing.
Great.
If you were about to die and knives were being shoved into your throat, 99 of them,
Whoa.
and you were given one option to save your life and the lives of those you love, and you had to pick one dining establishment to eat at before you get impaled 99 times in the throat by all those knives, where are you picking?
How does the restaurant that I pick save my friends and my family?
You just have to pick it and then you'll die. You'll still die. It's just your last meal. I don't know. I obviously didn't think it through.
No, you were just going with the vibes. I would pick in San Francisco. Did you say in San Francisco?
I said San Francisco.
Oh, okay. In San Francisco, my last meal would be, oh my God, I've eaten so many places though. Actually, no, we haven't. That's a lie.
I know mine.
What?
Burma Love.
I was going to say that, but I knew you were going to say that, so I didn't want to say that.
You can say things first and then I can just think of my own thing.
No, I want you to have...
That was, see how nice that was. I would never do that. I would never be like, this is a thought I'm having. I'm going to say it right now. If you are also thinking the same thing, I don't care. Think
No,
of
I
something
was like,
else.
I know you're going to pick Burma Love, so I wanted to pick something different.
Okay. Pick something different then. See, we do compat.
We can pat. Burma Love is one of the best foods I've had in the city. Can I say
One
Din
of the
Tai
best
Fung?
foods. Yeah, you can say Din Tai Fung.
Din Tai Fung.
Yeah.
That's not even San
I was
Francisco,
going to
though.
say that, but I was going to let you have it.
Shut up. No, you weren't. That's not even in San Francisco, though, so I don't know if that
Bay
counts.
Area, whatever. Who cares?
Bay Area. You hate that word.
I hate the word Bay Area. I hate the word Bay Area. We used to live in Toronto, and I used to hate the GTA, like
Greater
it's just
Toronto
the way that
area?
people would describe the Greater Toronto area, the GTA. Oh my god, yeah, in the GTA. Oh, I live in the GTA. Oh, I live like in the GTA. I'm in the GTA.
What, like Kitchener?
Yeah, like is Kitchener in the GTA?
I think
no,
so.
It's not.
No, it's not?
No,
Where is Kitchener? Who cares?
I don't know. I don't care. I really don't care. But then the Bay Area. But the Bay Area is like every fucking town, city
It's the whole
around the Bay.
Yeah, yeah.
Fremont is the Bay Area.
Fremont is the Bay Area.
Hayward is the Bay Area.
Where is Hayward?
That's kind of where Texas Roadhouse is.
Oh, I love that part.
That's where you took me to a helicopter ride for my birthday last year in Hayward.
I did.
That bridge that we crossed, the San Mateo Hayward Bridge.
Yeah, yeah.
That fucking weird bridge.
Yeah, yeah.
Hayward. Why do I know so much about the Bay Area?
We live here.
Do you listen to Taylor Swift? If so, you need to.
Listen, I used to be I would not call myself a Swiftie. I would never classify myself as that, no matter what Omar says right now that he thinks that I'm a Swiftie.
Liar.
Okay.
You used to be.
That did not used to be. I did enjoy her music, and I enjoyed a lot of her music. And then Tortured Poets Department came out, and she started being a little mini bobini. A little mini bobini to my girls. My girls being Billie Eilish and Charlie XCX. Blocking them from the #1 spot by releasing
A million versions of a dumb album that no one listened to.
Tortured Poets Department, Voice Memo Edition, and Video Edition, and I don't fucking know.
Girl, get your bag, but fuck, leave me alone.
No, get that. Throw the bag away. Stop. You don't see other people doing that.
You don't.
Just so you would stay on number 1 and then my girls wouldn't get to number 1.
Just, there is enough room for everyone.
So I hate her now.
Let the people live.
I hate her.
You're going to get hate for that.
I don't. Good. Good.
Swifties are like crazy.
I don't care. She's annoying. I was going to go to her concert last year. Glad I didn't.
We were supposed to go last year before to the Eras tour, and we couldn't go when she was in
San Francisco.
Jose. Was she in San Jose?
San Jose, yeah.
Because why do we only get shows in San Jose?
Yeah.
Bay Area. The Bay Area. Fuck. You have to drive an hour to go see like anyone actually good.
Yeah.
And so we bought tickets to go see her in Denver, Colorado.
It was the closest place.
And when we were available. And then we sold them.
Yep.
For double the price we got them for, which is...
Am I a ticket scalper now? Scalper.
Well, StubHub was just like, this is how much they're selling for, so sell them for that much.
No, and then someone bought them, so like, is it my fault?
10 minutes. You know what? So guess what? We made money. So thank you, Miss Swift.
Thank you, Miss Swift.
Thank you for giveth. And for taketh away.
And for taketh away. Do you think moving to the States was a good idea after all that is happening now?
Obviously fucking not.
I'm still happy that we made a decision, obviously, because I don't know where else I would live in the world. I don't want to live anywhere else right now because I've been traveling so much. Like I've lived in many other countries. Two. I've lived in
3, 4.
Lived in?
You've lived in many countries.
I guess so. I'm kind of done with that, and I wanted to be back home in my home environment.
Because I think people still think you're Canadian.
Yeah, I'm not Canadian.
Because there was another question. Someone was like, "Are you going to move back to?" On TikTok I saw someone was like, "Are you going to move back to Canada?"
Because I know we lived in Canada. I ain't going back to Canada. Sorry.
And I'm not going to the UK because it's also like, I mean, the political climate in the United States is fucking tragic right now. It's insane.
It is crazy, but it's always been crazy. And I'm like, is it more crazy than it has been in the past?
Yes, a little bit.
I think we just forgot how crazy it was in the beginning. And Trump is a little bit more organized this time.
Which is scary.
Yes, it's scary. Obviously, it's scary. But I still enjoy living in the US. Like, I love it.
Yeah. Like, how can you be like, oh, yeah, like, people are like, I want to leave the country. Like, I get it. I didn't want to move to the US when we were living in Canada and we were like trying to figure out where to go. I did not want to move to the US. Mm-hmm. But I'm not moving back to the UK.
No.
Doing what we do, I wouldn't make any money in the UK.
No. A, business-wise, for our business, the US is the best place to be. B, it's just, there's so much to do and there's so much to see. There's so much room in the back seat. You never shine if you don't glow.
Oh my God. And you know what? Sometimes I'm like, everything is like tragic and scary and whatever, but I feel mobilized. I feel like energized and I feel like I'm socially like aware and I'm politically engaged.
Yeah.
And I like to do my part to help online and offline to like just feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah.
And it's not always like this here. Like we moved here 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. The political climate was a little bit more chill. Mm-hmm. And there was hope in the world. Mm-hmm. And like right now, just because we have a really fucking terrible presidency, what would you say?
Administration,
that's the word I was looking for, thank you. Administration, I'm not going to be like, okay, time to leave.
Things are going to happen. Things are going to change. It's just the nature of America. And yeah, things can be bad right now, but they can be better in the next year. I'm a positive person.
I keep seeing people be like, everything's like terrible. We're being so like bombarded with the shock factor, the shock and the awe factor.
That's a strategy.
I know.
That's what he does.
It's crazy. So we're being really like bombarded with the shock factor.
Yeah.
They want us to be shocked. They want us to be bamboozled.
Yeah.
So what if we just lived our lives and enjoyed ourselves and like mobilized and organized ourselves and like became a stronger community out of it, which is exactly what they don't want us to do.
Exactly.
So why don't we just like try and like live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you move out of the country, it's one less or multiple less people to
exactly
like
what they
do
want.
the work.
Yeah, I know. I think it's a loaded question to be like, how do you feel about moving to the US? I'm like, obviously it's not great, but like, I'm not going to be like, I'm going to leave now. I spent so hard to get here.
Yeah, right.
So much money and so much time
and energy
trying to get here. And my life is genuinely better because of it. Because I'm making more money than I would have anywhere else. Mm-hmm. And like my quality of life is better here, specifically in San Francisco.
And Texas Roadhouse.
And you got Texas. I was like, I got really heavy then. I felt my voice crack.
You can cry?
Felt my voice crack. No, I wouldn't cry.
First cheer on the podcast.
Up. Could you imagine? I fucking cried. How embarrassing. On camera. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. What annoys you the most about the other person?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I needed to. What annoys me the most? I'm going to say the most because we have things that we annoy each other. About?
You just came out of the bathroom. We took a little pee break, and he came back out of the bathroom and said, "There's nothing that annoys me about you right now."
It's true.
And I was like, "I can think of a few.
Of course you can.
I can think of more than a few."
You're a more annoyable person.
You go to bed, and we both sit and read books in bed. This is a new woe of mine. You have been reading your book in bed. I will sit upright like a normal person does when they read in bed, to like read sat up in bed before I go to bed, like go to sleep. And you lay down horizontal with your book above your head. So you're holding it above your head, but then you're like turning the pages and you're like manhandling the book because you're fighting to keep it above you. Also, this book is a fucking brick that you're holding above your head. It's like 2 bricks held together by paper, by like a spine.
Yeah.
And you're just like trying to flip the pages and read it, levitating it above your head, making the most noise. And I'm like, I'm really trying to concentrate on my book, and all I can hear is
It's not that bad. I'm just turning the pages. I like laying down. I like being really comfortable. I don't like sitting up in bed.
that's comfortable.
I'll sit up on the couch and read a book. I'm not going to sit up in bed and read the book. Different vibes. I'm going to lay down in
There's
bed.
something quite enjoyable about that, though.
That's good for you, not for me.
I used to hate that you...
You're still going.
I used to hate that sometimes it's not you don't eat very loud. You don't chew loud, but you breathe really loud.
I don't.
Because I think you have a deviated septum, but you don't.
I just have a small nose. I have a small nose hole. Tiny nose hole. Yeah.
Oh, mine are huge. Mine are huge, aren't they?
They're pretty big. Yeah, you got a pretty big nose hole.
Yeah. I've got a pretty big nose, so it's a given.
That was small.
Yours is like kind of tiny.
It's a narrow nose. You have a big nose.
Whoa. Race?
I knew you would say that. You haven't been really doing it recently, but you are a dilly-dallier. You do love to dilly and sometimes dally and sometimes dilly again in the space of 2 hours when we're like have a plan to do something. You love a dilly-dally.
And you never tell me.
Well, I do tell you when...
You kind of like sit around and huff.
I don't... I do kind of huff.
You sit around and you huff. I'm like, I'm going.
But you dilly.
But I know.
Because you'll start... I know what you do.
I have ADHD.
I know. So you'll shower and then you'll start getting ready, but then you'll look at your TikTok for a while and then you'll go do your hair and then you'll go back to the bathroom and then look at your TikTok for a while and then you'll come back and then you'll sit at your vanity and then you'll look at TikTok for a while and then you'll start doing makeup. But while you're doing makeup, you'll be looking at your TikTok for a while. And then maybe you'll be done, but then you'll go back to the bathroom.
So we have a common denominator here. Is TikTok.
You're just a dilly-dallyer sometimes.
Yeah.
When you want to.
My limit already went off today. My limit already went off today.
Oh, I've ended the limit. We both had hour-long limits on TikTok early on in the year before TikTok was banned.
Early on in the year?
Yeah.
As in, at the beginning of this year.
The beginning of this year. Yeah.
Which feels like a fucking lifetime ago.
January 1st?
Yeah,
remember that?
No, that's a lifetime ago. We've lived many lives since then. Sometimes I like to dilly. Sometimes I like to dally.
Good.
Get the fuck over it.
Do it.
Yeah, but it's my New Year's resolution to stop doing that.
To stop dillying?
Yeah. And have I been doing that recently?
You've dallied.
When did I dally?
I don't know. I don't keep track of your dills and your dals.
Recently I've not been doing it. Yeah, you're right. So go on.
I'm right.
No, I said no. I'm right.
I would ask you this question. Hi, I look at your mother. She's like Desi Mom, and you are also Muslim. So how do you promote gay?
First of all, whoa. Hold the fuck up.
How do you promote gay? How do you promote gay?
Promote gay? Hi, gay. Welcome to the butter shop. That is a crazy question.
It's like your mom looks like a Desi Mom. You are also Muslim.
Yeah.
How do you promote gay?
Sometimes people can grow up in a religion and then as they mature and age, they can decide, hey, I don't think this religion's for me. So become atheist. So I'm not a Muslim, unfortunately. For this, the asker.
Questioner?
Question person.
Question maker. Person who asks questioner.
Audience member. Yeah, my mum is from Pakistan. And I grew up Muslim. We're gonna do a whole loaded episode on growing up in a very religious.
Next episode will be a coming out episode, and we'll dig into all of that. Why do I keep saying dive?
You have it right at the tip of your tongue, and you
let's dive in. No,
yeah. This isn't a fucking podcast about swimming.
No, let's dig in.
We're
Jesus
eating.
Christ. Favorite place you've traveled? My favorite place I've traveled right now. Might change when we go to Thailand.
Well, this episode's going to come out when we're in Thailand.
Yeah, so that might be my new favorite place. Who knows?
Or you could die.
Okay. Well, perfect.
Go on, answer the question.
I would say right now I love Mexico.
Oh, okay.
I love Mexico.
Yeah. Mexico's the best.
It's the best. There's nothing bad about it.
It really isn't.
No, it's the perfect place.
We've been to so many places in Mexico too.
Yeah. And
When
there's so many
when
places
we
to
were
go.
living in Canada and they like lifted the border for the first time to let people travel during COVID, we went to Mexico for 6 weeks and like hopped around.
Yeah, it's
It
great.
was so fun.
It's
I love
perfect.
eating.
Food, people, culture, architecture. Mexico City.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Fashion.
Ugh. Sun.
Moon. Rain.
Pluto.
Uranus. What would be mine?
You've been
Oh
more
my
places.
God, I don't know. Do you think I've been to more places? We've traveled mostly together.
No,
since-
before we met. Yeah,
Oh,
you've
that
been
was
to more
like 10
places.
years ago though. I feel like things are different. I can afford better things than I could 10 years ago when I was traveling alone. So experiences are different.
What
I feel
would
like Thailand is like up there.
Okay.
Although when I was like backpacking in Thailand, I was like hostel living in
Hostel
Thailand.
hopping.
That lifestyle is so different from the one I would choose for myself now.
Totally.
But at the time it was so fun, and I remember thinking like after that Thailand trip I was like, I don't think I'm gonna go back to Thailand for a while. I feel like it's like so touristy and it's so overcrowded with like British and Australian backpackers. Ruins the experience a little bit. But I was in those spaces a lot. So
Right.
I'm excited to go now.
Okay. Thailand. Period.
Like Asia, anywhere in Asia. I just like the food. The motherland
Best.
is calling me back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited to go. Not South Asia, but I'm excited to go back to Southeast Asia. Oh, I do want to do an actual episode on this. Do you think this would make a good episode? If you feel like this would make a good episode itself, please leave a comment because I feel strongly about this next question because I think we've lived so many different lives since moving to San Francisco, and this plays a really strong factor in it. How did you guys make more queer friends when moving to a big city like San Francisco?
Ah, yes. That is a big one.
Loaded, actually.
Loaded.
Because we didn't know anyone when we first moved here.
Queer friendships and like moving to a new city and like all of that's like a whole big ass topic.
It's
and
so hard. Like we did it in Toronto too. Like we moved there and didn't know anyone.
yeah. I moved to Berlin and did the same thing.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard. It's difficult. Is the question how?
The question is how?
Oh, you just got to go out. You just got to go out. We made a lot of our friends just like going to places like bars. If you don't drink, and then it's like a different story. Whereas like you don't go to bars and make friends when you're not drinking.
I feel like that's what we got sucked into, like nightclub culture
Yeah.
so much because we were like, I want to socialize, but I don't know where to go. And we like joined like the gay gym,
Yeah.
which is so scary. It's like such a scary, also nasty little place. It's a nasty little place.
Yeah. I would say like making friends in San Francisco as a gay person or as a queer person is probably a little bit easier than some other cities. If you're like in a smaller city, like SF is just like so gay and there's so
Everyone's
many gay
gay.
things happen. Yeah.
Literally everyone's gay.
And there are so many other like community events and like things you can go to. We just chose like the going out to bars route. You know,
Well, it's just
being out
because
in
I think if
Castro.
you've been listening to this podcast so far, that's very home to me.
The bar?
The bar, yeah.
Yeah.
The nightclub,
Yeah. The club.
pussy popping at the club. Because in the club, we all fam.
Oh, God. Not that one. The most cringe TikTok meetup experience you've ever had. I will say there is not. I'm not gonna say a
Imagine we like sit here and roast people that we've met who might even be listening.
No, I would never do that. I love everyone equally.
It's a fucking lie.
That's why I said it
fucking lie. You
sarcastically.
literally like hate everybody.
Yeah, I do. I won't say there's like been any specific experiences that are cringe, but I will say in general, influencers and content creators are not my favorite people.
That's why we didn't move to New York or LA
Yeah.
when we first were moving to the US. I was like, I want to move to a place where there is not a huge influencer culture. Toronto has a huge influencer culture. And we met so many people living in Toronto that are the most, oh my God, like wet blanket personalities I've ever met in my entire fucking life.
Boiled egg.
Oh my
Spoon.
God, like a soggy lettuce that you've
Yeah.
just left for 3 weeks.
Yeah, Liz Truss.
Yeah, exactly. That's the person. Like you'd meet people or you'd follow people online, and then they're so like there's so much personality online, and then you meet them in person, and then I'm like, huh?
There are 3 options for when you meet influencers and how they're going to be in real life. The rarest option of them all is that they're exactly how they are
Like
offline.
us.
Yeah.
Exactly, because we're authentic.
Is either the third option is the best, is if you're the same online as you are offline, Love that.
Everyone has bad days, and that's okay.
True.
There are moments where people like will come up to us like at a bar or whatever, and sometimes they can be like a little bit full on, and I'm like, I thank you so much.
Yeah.
This has been a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go this way now. But have a great evening. But then other moments, when people are like genuinely nice and excited to see you and then are respectful.
Yeah. So the best option is if you're like the same, like you present the same, like you are the same person, like you don't put on a facade online. A lot of influencers are either more interesting online than they are offline. So they're dull as fuck offline and they just pretend on the Instagram, or B, they're rude and disrespectful and gross.
Again, it's the reason we don't live in LA.
That's the majority. I hate to say it. I just don't like most influencers. We have one influencer friend in this city?
Yeah.
Most of our friends are not influencers or content creators.
Thank God, honestly.
Thank God.
I hate that. I would hate that.
I like
it's
that
just
more.
Like it is a job. Like
Yeah.
it's a job that I do. It's just the job that I do. It's not like the basis of my entire existence.
Exactly.
And yeah, it's just the job that I do. I like doing it. It's just a part of my life.
That's just a part of your
It's
life.
not my life. It's not my whole life.
It's my life, and you're not going to be in it.
No, wait, what's the line?
And you're not going to be in it.
And you're not going to be in it. Iris, what's gotten into you? I don't know, but I think it's what people call gumption.
Yes.
Name the movie. If you can name the movie, we're not going to say.
I would never.
If you can name the movie that we just quoted, I'm going to come and give you a kiss on the mouth.
With consent.
With consent. I would actually like to talk on the topic of meeting friends.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a really interesting thing to dive into because I feel very strongly.
Hey.
I did say dive.
You did say dive. You just said
I know
dive.
that'd be a really good thing to dig into. Oh my God, I really need to get. I need to get better at that. I need to get better at that.
Ew.
Oh, I've had enough for you.
I'll see you with all the leaky cauldron.
Oh my God. I'll be at the leaky cauldron if you want a few butter beers. That game was so good.
I saw someone playing it on
Yeah,
TikTok.
I keep seeing people playing it on live.
Yeah,
I keep
yeah.
seeing people playing it on live. It's so stupid.
Boxy character. This guy was in the Chamber of Secrets. It was like the most distorted.
Like Basilisk and the Snake. I've seen it. It's so good. I feel like this entire thing was a table game.
Whoa. You got a stroke?
Now, hey.
Hey
now.
This is what dreams.
What is it? What are we doing right now? We've just been quoting random movies and video games and songs. Okay, great. That concludes this week's episode of Let's Dig In.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking all of those wonderful questions.
Hard hitting.
If you have questions for the next time we do this kind of episode, please leave in the comment section below.
Yeah. And make sure to rate us wherever you get your podcasts, specifically on Apple Podcasts, because I heard that is way more helpful than any of the other ones. But if you do it, it's fine. Like, do it wherever. Just do it. And then follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of the good shit. And we'll see you next time. Toodaloo.
I'm about to go to the 3 Broomsticks for a bar beer if you'd like to join.
Goodbye.